Before I was diagnosed with adenomyosis, I was almost certain that I had polycystic ovary syndrome, or PCOS. I came to this conclusion through a series of frantic Google searches and loosely connected dots ranging from my previous medical history and symptoms I was experiencing, and still experience today, like painful cystic acne. I never had acne, maybe an occasional zit here and there in high school, but overall I've always had clear skin. These new swollen and red flare-ups congregate along my jawline and are deep underneath my skin. I've tried all sorts of different products to remedy my skin issues: scrubs, products like wipes and pads, masks, cleansers, you name it. Because I thought it was just that for the longest time, a skin issue and a skin issue only. My skin isn't oily or dirty. I'm not breaking out because of a poor diet. I drink so much water. Basically, I do all of the things that beauty bloggers swear by for clear, beautiful skin. I was searching for an answer, so of course I did what anyone would do. I turned to Google and typed in painful acne. This led me to cystic acne, which pointed me in the direction of PCOS. In addition to the random acne, I couldn't explain why my periods were so painful and irregular. Something must be wrong, I thought. It must be PCOS then. That's it. Truthfully, things have never really felt all that right. Even in college, I remember having a lot of questions about my fertility, my reproductive health, and my lady parts. Unfortunately, my questions went unanswered, despite my visits to the campus health services building. My symptoms were shrugged off as normal over and over again. Birth control was prescribed. My abnormal Pap and hysteroscopy test results were met with statements like, "A lot of women your age have abnormal results. Come back next year for another assessment." And, "You have HPV, but don't worry about it. It's normal." It wasn't until last year until I finally found a doctor that gave me some answers. My impression of her was that she was determined to get to the bottom of what was causing my symptoms. She went through a series of different tests and assessments. Still not satisfied with her conclusions, she ordered a vaginal ultrasound. After the PAPs, the blood tests, the ultrasound, and more, she explained that I have adenomyosis. She went into detail about the disease, and now I could sort of breathe a sigh of relief. It wasn't PCOS, it wasn't cancer, but it was an answer. However, she told me that she wanted to order additional blood tests. Why? She suspected a brain tumor. I don't even know what my expression must have looked like sitting in her office when she said that. Looking back, I kind of remember being extremely calm and cool-headed about it on the outside. So, I did the blood tests. My results came back with elevated levels of prolactin. So, she wanted to test me again. Still, the results were the same. Elevated levels of prolactin. Next, she suggested an MRI. I hated going to the doctor. I've always felt like going to the doctor results in learning something is wrong with you, and then you become a sick person. I didn't want to be a sick person. Ignorance is bliss, and honestly, I'd rather not know. That was my thinking then. This entire process was extremely draining, stressful, and really tough for me. But I trusted my doctor, so I got the damn MRI. Her suspicions were true. My MRI showed that I had a small tumor called a prolactinoma. I have a brain tumor. I'm going to continue to talk about my experiences and share what it is like to live with a prolactinoma in the hopes that I can be a relatable voice to other women who are living with the exact same thing. I will continue to post on my blog, Fit Me Daily, and you can also find me at Fit Me Daily on Instagram.